Home again. Okay. To find my way home again. My many-dimension space, the house that time built, where the meaning that I am lives in the bowels of transience. Bathed in the well of permanence, seeding not my becoming nor my end, but my search for the path I do tread. Home, not lost but hidden below in rubble foundations from me, rumbling in discordance, pitted against a rabble of blooded hounds that haunt my every move. I seep into home's depth and I find my breath in search. In gasp I breathe, my breath it swirls, writhing in a lazy rhythms, seized of melancholic harmonics that radiate from the shadowed recesses of its capacious space. My breath winds along the labyrinthine corridors, its tunnels strewn with the detritus of my being in all its splendor, whose only permanence is change. I rise wispily as smoke through the gaps of the splintered floorboards on whose sturdy beams I perch in a weighted winged search of relief in amnesia of the moment bathed in the dizzying elixir of the air that I breathe. I breathe breaths heretofore held unbreathed at the threshold of the epiphany of contemplation of all that's been. My racing heart diffuses the gains and concentrates the pains, stirring my opprobrium in vegaling disdain that proliferates from the dark and shadowy corners of my domain, where I dance in sheer abundance to the rhythms of birth that churns through the conduits and lights my space with a blinding brilliance that harnesses time into place. I arrive infused in dopamine that flows from the rusty taps in endless supply. I bend and break and twist and shake, shudder and slide and glide and spin and touch the roof. So high in weightless flight over the rubble walls that mark the ruins that rationalize my existence. I'm home again. With spirit as free as the oceans and seas to rove and wander and unfurl from the dorsals of fading walls, oceans and seas I've traversed for centuries in search of piercing memories, scorched from my cortex behind the mask where it's mostly stark. Is this home again? Where I find myself among specters in astral flight, gushing through my spiritual conservatory to the altar of my emancipation, behind the ebony paneling of my sanctuary, in salvation of my soul. Lest I walk alone, I find blessings in giving and shiver in the cold, threadbare blankets of dust to the bone. And the beats, they guillotine through me in syncopating release. My drum between my knees, I pound out the sounds that mesh into the sound of the sax and the guitar, the sounds of bass, my hands moving at pace, swimming amidst the polyrhythmic flows that shear into the universe around me, where body, mind, and spirit meet and merge into the exact mathematics of beats in crescendos of scintillation. I peer through the windows of my front room, wetted in adrenaline mist that emits from my skin, gazing out on the world and seeing reflections of me, of the whole of me, but see only you. And my fire is stoked in elation, gilded from the magnetic tactility that from your presence springs. Your eyes reveal a delicate but steely soul. Touch my soul and nourish my heart in warmth, in drunken intoxication, in the shroud of your aromatic spell, at the smell of you. Suckle on your honeyed breast, and breathe. I'm whole again in a calm, delirious blissfulness. My spirit entwined in a metamorphosed eternity. I inhale of your sweet spot and linger in your smell. In euphoric release, knowing fleeting is the moment shared. You are precious to me. Bound in conflicted landscapes of wastelands of words that offer no language, rest nested in language that have no words, I commune in transcendence with you, my being, attuned to your spirit till eternity. In a spiritual retreat into your intimacy, I feel and I retreat into your intimacy. I am born of the sun and the ice, and I rise, compelled by sublimity of your delicate and steely soul. To my wonderment, I am the home I search for, concealed within the confinements of my thoughts, and I rise. Thank you.